I've noticed something recently that kind of developed out of an uncomfortable situation involving me and a worker at Starbucks that was so uncomfortable that I decided, hey, I should come up with some tips for this. So here's some tips on how to deal with somebody hitting on you that you just don't want hitting on you, and how to get out of that situation scot-free. My first way to solve this is if somebody comes up to you and says something like, hey, excuse me, but I was wondering if you'd help me. I was looking for your number in my phone, but I don't seem to have it. Do you think you could find it? Then you could actually do what I like to call the phone distraction method, which looks a little something like this. Oh, sorry, I got a phone call. Hey, Susie? Now, the only thing is you have to be very careful that your phone is on silent, or else something really awkward could happen. Phone call. Oh, hey, Susie. How are you? Alright, the next option only works if you have an iPod with you or on you. So, say a person comes in and says something like, sorry, I have a question. It's kind of a philosophical thing, but as soon as you walked in, I just thought, why does it feel like there's the most beautiful girl in this room? Do you think you can answer? This method only actually works if you already have the headphones on. Because if you don't have the headphones on and somebody comes up to you, they'll know. I saw you put in the head. I know you can hear. The next method is what I like to call the make yourself look as unappealing as possible. So if they come up to you, you don't actually have to deny them. They'll walk away by themselves. Hey, sorry, do you have the time? No, not the time. Like, do you have the time to give me your number? You can respond, like, oh yeah, no, totally. You know what? Why don't you just give me your number and, we can work something out. Oh, where are you going? Now, this last option, the second last option, is probably one of the most desperate ones. If you really don't know what to say to somebody and they come up to you and say something like, sorry, excuse me, I think you have something in your eye. No, that's just a sparkle. Sneeze on them. Oh, I'm sorry. Whatever you do, please do yourself a favor and do not rely on your brain, because if the person you're talking to comes out with something like, and you know, I perform really well, you will respond with, I bet you do. So realistically saying, prepare yourself.